What if the vegetables you've trusted for years are silently stealing your ability to see the faces you love? Seniors over 60, I'm begging you stop eating these 5 vegetables that are ruining your eyes and listen closely because this could be the wake-up call that saves your vision. As someone who's seen too many vibrant lives dimmed by fading sight, I'm speaking with urgency. Those blurry moments when you can't read the fine print on your medication or recognize your grandchild's smile aren't just signs of aging, they're warnings from your plate. You might be thinking, I eat healthy, so this doesn't apply to me, but even the most innocent-looking vegetables could be betraying you. The fear of losing your independence, of missing the colors of a sunset or the joy of a family gathering, is real, but so is the power to stop it. This video isn't just another health tip. It's a lifeline for every senior who wants to protect their vision and live fully. I'm going to reveal the 5 vegetables you need to rethink right now, backed by science and real stories of seniors like you who faced the consequences. You'll hear about Mrs. Evelyn, who lost her love for Retinal, and Mr. Joseph, whose stargazing nights faded, all because of foods they thought were safe. By watching to the end, you'll get clear, actionable steps to replace these vision thieves with eye-saving alternative steps you can start today to keep your world in focus. Don't risk missing this chance to safeguard your sight. The final lesson will surprise you and give you the tools to act before it's too late. Stay with me because your eyes deserve this fight, and I promise the solutions we share will not disappoint. Number 1. Overcooked broccoli. A nutrient thief in disguise. Your vision is fading, and the broccoli you've been boiling to mush might be the silent thief stealing your sight. For seniors over 60, that comforting bowl of overcooked broccoli, soft, warm, and nostalgic from decades of family dinners, could be robbing your eyes of the clarity you need to see your grandkids' smiles or the colors of a sunset. I'm begging you, as someone who's seen too many vibrant seniors lose their spark, to rethink this so-called healthy staple. Let me tell you about Mrs. Evelyn, 69, who boiled broccoli every night, thinking she was doing her body good. She loved its tender texture, a recipe from her mother's kitchen. But lately, she struggled to read her favorite novels, the words blurring into a haze. Her eye doctor delivered the crushing news: her retina was starving for nutrients, and her diet was partly to blame. Science backs this up. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry reveals that overcooking broccoli destroys up to 70% of its vitamin C and sulforaphane compounds your retina needs to fight oxidative damage. Those tiny blood vessels in your eyes, already fragile with age, weaken further without these nutrients, raising the risk of age-related macular degeneration. Evelyn's heart sank when she learned her nightly ritual was dimming her world. She didn't want to lose the joy of reading bedtime stories to her grandchildren. If you're boiling broccoli until it's lifeless, you're not just losing flavor, you're losing your vision, fork by fork. Comment 1 foot below if you're ready to change how you cook broccoli. Here's the fix: steam broccoli lightly for 3 to 5 minutes to lock in its eye-saving power. Toss it with a drizzle of olive oil to boost nutrient absorption. As an expert, I've seen patients like Evelyn regain clarity by making this simple switch. Don't let a vegetable you trust betray your eyes. Overcooked broccoli is a nutrient thief that could cost you the light in your life. Now that we've uncovered the truth about broccoli, let's move to raw beets, where a hidden sugar trap waits to ambush your vision. Number 2. Raw beets, a sugar trap for your eyes. Imagine sipping a vibrant beet juice every morning, believing it's your ticket to vitality, only to discover it's quietly clouding your vision. For seniors over 60, raw beets, those earthy, ruby red roots you juice or shred into salads, might be a sugar trap sabotaging your eyes. Meet Mr. Harold, 72, who started his day with a raw beet smoothie, convinced it was boosting his heart health. He loved the sweet tang, a reminder of his childhood garden. But lately, he noticed floaters dancing across his vision like gnats he couldn't swat away, making it hard to enjoy his evening walks. His ophthalmologist delivered a sobering Truth, those raw beets were spiking his blood sugar, stressing the delicate vessels in his eyes. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that high glycemic foods like raw beets trigger inflammation, even in non-diabetics, which can damage retinal blood vessels and increase the risk of diabetic retinopathy. For Harold, those floaters weren't just annoying, they were a warning that his daily ritual was stealing the clarity he needed to watch his grandkids play soccer. Every sweet sip was a step toward a blurrier world. Comment to feet below if you're rethinking your beet routine. The solution is simple: roast or steam beets to lower their glycemic impact and pair them with protein like Greek yogurt to stabilize blood sugar. Harold switched to roasted beet salads and noticed fewer floaters within weeks, reclaiming his evening strolls. As a health advocate who's seen too many seniors lose their sight to innocent habits, I urge you to act now or raw beets aren't worth the risk. They're not just a vegetable. They're a hidden thread that could dim the moments you cherish most. Don't let a misguided health trend blind you to life's beauty. Now that we've exposed the dangers of overcooked broccoli and raw beets, let's turn to canned peas, where a sodium trap lurks, ready to pressure your eyes into darkness. Number 3. Canned peas, a sodium saboteur. Picture a humble can of peas, a pantry staple that feels like a warm hug from simpler times, secretly plotting against your precious eyesight. For seniors over 60, those innocent green pearls you scoop onto your plate could be a sodium saboteur, dimming the vision you rely on to savor life's joys. Meet Mrs. Grace, 75, who cherished canned peas as a quick side dish, a nod to her frugal upbringing when every meal stretched $1. But recently, she struggled to see the fine details in her knitting, a craft that kept her connected to her late husband's memory. Her eye doctor revealed a chilling truth: the sodium overload from canned peas was raising her intraocular pressure, a silent precursor to glaucoma. The National Eye Institute warns that excessive sodium strains the optic nerve, increasing glaucoma risk, especially in aging eyes. Grace's heart broke at the thought of losing her knitting, her tether to love and purpose. Each spoonful of those salty peas was pushing her closer to a world of shadows. Comment 3 feet below if you're ready to rethink canned peas. The fix is straightforward: swap canned peas for fresh or frozen ones, which deliver lutein, a vital, eye-protecting nutrient without the sodium trap. Add them to a low-salt stir-fry for flavor and health. Grace made the switch and, within months, noticed her knitting patterns were clearer, restoring her sense of independence. As a health advocate who's witnessed seniors lose their sight to small, repeated choices, I urge you to act now. Canned peas aren't worth the cost of your vision. They're not just a side dish, they're a stealthy thread that could blind you to life's vibrant details. Don't let nostalgia steal the clarity you need to live fully. Now that we've unmasked the dangers of overcooked broccoli, raw beets, and canned peas, let's turn to fried eggplant, where greasy indulgence hides a danger that could blur your twilight years. Number 4. Fried eggplant, a greasy threat to clarity. What if the crispy, golden eggplant you savor at family gatherings is quietly stealing the clarity from your eyes? For seniors over 60, fried eggplant, that beloved comfort food dripping with oil, could be a greasy threat, dimming the moments that make life vibrant. Meet Mr. Joseph, 70, who lived for his wife's eggplant parmesan, a recipe passed down through generations, its crunchy layers a symbol of love, but lately he struggled to see the stars during his nightly ritual of stargazing, a passion that kept him grounded since losing his wife. His ophthalmologist delivered a harsh truth: the heavy oils in fried eggplant were clogging his retinal blood vessels, accelerating age-related macular degeneration. The Harvard School of Public Health warns that trans fats and oxidized oils from frying fuel inflammation, weakening the delicate capillaries that nourish the retina. For Joseph, each indulgent bite was eroding his ability to see the constellations that connected him to his wife's memory. The pain of losing that clarity cut deeper than any knife. Comment for feet below if you're ready to rethink fried foods. The solution is simple: Bake or grill eggplant with a light brush of olive oil to preserve its nutrients without the harmful fats. Season with herbs for flavor that doesn't cost your sight. Joseph switched to grilled eggplant and, within weeks, noticed sharper night vision, rekindling his bond with the stars. As a health advocate who's seen too many seniors lose their vision to comforting but dangerous habits, I urge you to act now. Fried eggplant isn't worth the price of your clarity. It's not just a dish, it's a silent saboteur that could plunge your world into darkness. Don't let tradition blind you to the life you love. Now that we've exposed the dangers of overcooked broccoli, raw beets, canned peas, and fried eggplant, let's turn to store-bought coleslaw, where a sugary trap waits to inflame your eyes and blur your future. Number 5. Store-bought coleslaw cabbage-based, a hidden inflammatory. If the creamy coleslaw you grab from the deli, thinking it's a healthy side, is secretly inflaming your eyes and stealing your sight. For seniors over 60, store-bought coleslaw, that crisp, cabbage-filled staple at picnics and family dinners, hides a dangerous inflammatory trap that could blur the moments you hold dear. Meet Mrs. Lillian, 73, who loved the convenience of pre-made coleslaw, its tangy sweetness a reminder of summer barbecues with her children. But recently, she struggled to read the labels on her heart medication, a task critical to her independence. Her eye doctor delivered a devastating truth: the sugary dressings and preservatives in store-bought coleslaw were fueling chronic inflammation, damaging her retinal cells. The Journal of Inflammation Research confirms that high sugar intake, often hidden in processed foods like coleslaw, accelerates vision loss by inflaming delicate eye tissues, increasing the risk of cataracts and macular degeneration. For Lillian, each bite was eroding her ability to live confidently alone, a loss that felt like a betrayal of her strength. Comment 5 feet below if you're ready to ditch store-bought coleslaw. The fix is simple. Make your own coleslaw with fresh cabbage, a splash of apple cider vinegar, and a touch of olive oil for an eye-friendly crunch. Join a local cooking class to learn new recipes and connect with others. It's a step toward health and community. Lillian started making her own coleslaw and, within months, found reading easier, preserving her independence as a health advocate who's seen seniors lose their sight to seemingly harmless choices. I urge you to act now. Store-bought coleslaw isn't worth the cost of your vision. It's not just a side dish, it's a sugary saboteur that could blind you to life's precious details. Don't let convenience dim your future. Now that we've unmasked the dangers of overcooked broccoli, raw beets, canned peas, fried eggplant, and store-bought coleslaw, let's explore the vegetables that can heal your eyes, sharpen your mind, and keep your heart strong. Your eyes are the windows to a life well lived, and every bite you take either keeps them open or risks shutting them forever. For seniors over 60, the foods you trust, those comforting, familiar vegetables on your plate, could be silently stealing the clarity you need to cherish your grandkids' laughter, read a heartfelt letter, or simply watch the world unfold. This video, seniors, I am begging you to stop eating these 5 vegetables that are ruining your eyes. From Quality Senior Living has laid bare a hard truth: overcooked broccoli, raw beets, canned peas, fried eggplant, and store-bought coleslaw aren't just side dishes, they're hidden threats to your vision. As a health advocate who's seen too many vibrant seniors lose their sight to small, repeated choices, I'm here to empower you with lessons and actions to protect your eyes and live fully. These aren't just tips, they're a call to reclaim the clarity that defines your independence and joy. Let's break down the key lessons and practical steps to ensure your eyes stay sharp, then rally you to join our community and act now because your vision is worth fighting for. The first lesson is that overcooking vegetables like broccoli can rob you of vital nutrients your eyes depend on. Mrs. Evelyn's story hit hard. Her nightly ritual of boiled broccoli left her struggling to read her beloved novels, as overcooking destroyed up to 70% of the vitamin C and sulforaphane needed to protect her retina, according to the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry. This isn't about abandoning broccoli, it's about cooking it wisely. Action: steam broccoli lightly for 3 to 5 minutes and toss with olive oil to lock in its ice-saving power. Start this week and check your cooking habits to ensure you're not boiling away your sight. Second, raw beets, despite their healthy reputation, can spike blood sugar and inflame your eyes' delicate vessels. Mr. Harold's floaters, which marred his evening walks, were a warning sign tied to the high glycemic load of raw beet juice, as noted in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. His struggle to see his grandkids play soccer was a wake-up call. Action: roast or steam beets to lower their glycemic impact and pair with protein like Greek yogurt to stabilize blood sugar. Swap your morning beet juice for a roasted beet salad. Starting tomorrow to protect your vision. Third, canned peas, a nostalgic staple, pack a sodium punch that pressures your optic nerve. Mrs. Grace's battle to see her knitting patterns, a lifeline to her late husband's memory, was worsened by the sodium in canned peas, increasing her glaucoma risk, per the National Eye Institute. Action: switch to fresh or frozen peas rich in lutein and add them to a low-salt stir-fry. Clear out your pantry this weekend, toss those cans and choose eye-friendly alternatives to keep your vision sharp. Fourth, fried eggplant, a comfort food favorite, loads your body with harmful fats that choke your retinal blood vessels. Mr. Joseph's fading night vision, which stole his stargazing ritual, was linked to the trans fats and oxidized oils in fried eggplant, as highlighted by Harvard School of Public Health Research. Action: bake or grill eggplant with a light drizzle of olive oil and herbs. Try a new recipe this week, like grilled eggplant skewers, to nourish your eyes without the greasy cost. Fifth, store-bought coleslaw, with its sugary dressings, fuels inflammation that erodes your retinal cells. Mrs. Lillian's fear of losing her independence when she couldn't read her medication labels was tied to the hidden sugars and preservatives in deli coleslaw, as noted in the Journal of Inflammation Research. Action: make your own coleslaw with fresh cabbage, vinegar, and olive oil. Join a local cooking class to learn new recipes and build community. It's a step for your eyes and soul. Start planning your homemade coleslaw today. These lessons aren't just about avoiding harm, they're about choosing life. Your eyes connect you to the world, the smile of a grandchild, the colors of a garden, the freedom to live on your terms. Each vegetable we've exposed carries a risk, but also an opportunity. By making small, intentional changes, steaming instead of boiling, roasting instead of juicing, choosing fresh over canned, you take control. These aren't sacrifices, they're investments in a future where you see every moment clearly, but knowledge alone isn't enough, you must act. Pick one action today. Maybe it's steaming broccoli or tossing out that can of peas. Commit to it for a week and you'll feel the difference, not just in your eyes, but in your confidence and joy. I want to hear from you. If this video lit a spark, comment below to let me know it resonated. If it didn't quite hit the mark, comment B and share how we can make our content better for you. Better yet, tell us what you've learned. Share one takeaway you'll apply to protect your vision. Maybe it's a new recipe or a pantry purge. Your story could inspire someone else in our quality senior living community. Speaking of community, hit that like button if you found value here. It helps us reach more seniors who need this message. Subscribe to Quality Senior Living and tap the bell to stay updated with tips to live healthier, happier, and stronger. Share this video with a friend or family member. Your simple act could save their sight. Let's build a movement of seniors living vibrantly together. As an expert who's seen the heartbreak of vision loss, I can tell you this: every bite shapes your future. These vegetables, overcooked broccoli, raw beets, canned peas, fried eggplant, store-bought coleslaw, aren't just food. They're choices that could plunge your world into darkness. Don't let them steal the light from your life. From my years advocating for seniors, I know that small changes made with purpose can transform your health. Ignore these warnings and you risk losing the clarity that makes every day meaningful. Act now and you'll see the world and your place in it with newfound sharpness. Thank you for watching and taking this step toward a brighter, clearer future. Join us at Quality Senior Living for our next video, where we'll share more ways to live your best life after 60. Here's to seeing every moment with joy and purpose.